What's up, y'all? So today is Saturday, June 10th, and I'm about to get ready to take my braids down. It's about that time. It might not look like it, but my braids are crusty as heck. I did them myself a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, I'm ready to take them down and wash my hair. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all what I do to take down my knotless braids, and then I'm going to pre-poo and get my hair ready for wash day. So yeah, I'm gonna show y'all some of the stuff that I have in front of me. Of course, I have a comb and some clips, and I also have scissors and a bag to put all of the braiding hair into. I started taking my braids down already, but I wanted to come in and finish, or at least show y'all how I do the remaining braids. But yeah, this section is already taken down and I have all of this to finish. I'm going to just take my time, take these braids down and detangle as I go. That's one thing I wanted to say, like when you're taking down a protective style, don't just take it down all at once and then wait at the end to detangle, because you're just going to end up with a huge mess on your head and it's just going to make it harder for you to detangle. So what I like to do, as I take my braids down, I detangle each braid. I don't wait until I'm completely done to detangle. Like, no ma'am. So if you're installing protective styles, whether that's knotless braids or cornrows or whatever, make sure you take the time to detangle your hair as you go instead of waiting until the end, so that you can save that length, you know, especially if you're trying to grow out your hair. You want to make sure you take the precautions to be gentle while you're detangling, also while you're installing the hair. When you're installing a hairstyle yourself, or even if you're gonna go get it done professionally, make sure you and your stylist, you know, take your time, be gentle, because just because you're putting in a protective style doesn't mean you have to rip through your hair and act like your hair under there doesn't matter. Like, it does. You just, you know, want to take your time. So that's what I'm doing here. Something else that I like to do when I'm either installing a protective style or taking it down, put some music or watch a movie, something that, you know, is going to distract me a little bit so that I'm not too focused on the task, because let's be honest, you're going to be doing this for a couple of hours depending on the hairstyle that you have. So you just want to do something else so that, you know, you can take your mind off of it, and so that the time can go by a little bit fast. So this is the braid that I just took down. So instead of just going right away with my wide tooth comb, I'm going to finger detangle first, just to feel through for any kind of knots or tangles or whatever. And especially with knotless braids, I don't know if you guys noticed, depending on how long you leave your braids in for, there's gonna be some buildup at the root. So you don't want to go in with a comb or a brush immediately. Don't do that. Like, try to work it through with your hands first, and depending on how long you have that style in for, you may want to use something that has slip in it, whether a conditioner or some kind of, you know, oil or something, depending on how bad it is. So I didn't have this style in for like months or anything, so the buildup at my roots, it's not too bad, but you just want to make sure you still go in and finger detangle first. And then after you do that, I'm going to take my wide tooth comb, start from the bottom and gently detangle, working my way up. And yeah, like I said, y'all, this is the best way for me to take down a protective style, because I'm able to gently, you know, take the hair down and detangle it and not wait until later to do like a big detangle. And this is the section that's already down and detangled. I'm just going to add this new piece to it. But yeah, y'all, so far so good. I've been enjoying putting in my own knotless braids just because I can just do it at home. I can take my time. I know exactly, you know, what I'm putting into my hair. You save some money. That's another one. You save some money, and you can just be gentle with your own hair and know that you're not gonna rip it out. So now I'm gonna take the section that I just took down and gently go in with the comb. Because I already detangled this section, I don't need to do too much. I'm just gonna clip it away just to keep things organized. But I'm gonna come back and check in with y'all when I've made some more progress. good progress. I have this much left to take down. Yeah, we're making our way. But yeah, I have about this much hair to take out of the braids. I'm just going to put this back up into a little ponytail just to get it out of my way. So now I'm just gonna do another round of detangling. Like I said to y'all before, I don't want to wait until I'm all done with the braids to detangle my hair. I like to do it as soon as I take one braid down and just keep it moving like that. But yeah, I have been taking my hair down and detangling it even more, just so that the process isn't too bad when I'm completely done. So I'm just going to section this here to keep it organized. So I'm just gonna split this section into two, take my wide tooth comb and start detangling. And then take this section. I want to make it seem like I'm just ripping through my hair. I am being gentle, and because I have been detangling as I go, the process hasn't been too bad. I'm gonna split this again. Is this a look? Is this a look with this little bun here? All right, so this is what my hair is looking like so far from taking the braids out. I've noticed some growth from the last couple of weeks of wearing this protective style, so I'm excited about that. I am holding on to the shed hair so I can show y'all when I'm all done detangling how much hair I've lost during the past couple of weeks. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this section all done with. When I come back, I'll show y'all some other steps that I like to do after taking my braids down. It's been about 2.5, close to 3 hours. I took some breaks, but yeah, I'm all done now, and I'm gonna go ahead and detangle my hair again. I'm also going to use my scalp massager to do a little scalp massage. So something I like about using this scalp massager is it's not only good for when you have your hair out like this, but especially after you take down a protective style, you want to make sure that you use a scalp massager or something similar to get rid of the buildup and gunk that's on your scalp. I know for me, when I have a protective style in for a couple of weeks or even close to a month or a little over that, I have a lot of buildup on my scalp, especially when I don't wash my hair when I have a protective style. Like this time around when I had my braids, I didn't wash my hair during the weeks that I had them, so I know for sure my scalp is a mess. And if you guys can see anything on my scalp, that's not even half of it. Like, my scalp is a hot mess right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my scalp massager just to make it a little bit easier to lift up all of that dirt and build up. And then I'm gonna go ahead and separate my hair again to detangle, and I'm also going to pre-poo my hair to get it ready for my wash day. So I'm going to just turn this on. This is a brand new one, so it is loud. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this all over for a couple of minutes and then show y'all what I'm gonna use to pre-poo. just got through detangling, and I want to show y'all the shed hair that I have so far. And I'm gonna get more shed hair as I go back and detangle some more, and also when I have my wash day. So this is the shedding that I have so far. This is a shedding that I got after weeks of wearing my protective style. So this is a lot of hair, but at the same time, when your hair is away in a protective style, it doesn't get a chance to shed the way it would normally. Don't be alarmed when it comes to the amount of shed hairs that you see, especially when you're taking down a protective style. But like I said, I know that I'm gonna get more once I'm done with my wash day and detangling again. Now that I'm done with my first round of detangling, I'm going to pre-poo. And for pre-pooing today, I'm going to use this Chebe pre-poo from Neges Banda. I've used this before, but I didn't show it on my channel. I have other pre-poos from Neges Banda that I've used before. Y'all seen me use their Ayurvedic Essence, Thickness and Growth pre-poo. And I also have a separate video where I use their Nurturing Remedy pre-poos. If you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts on these pre-poos, go ahead and check out the videos up here. I'm going to use this Chebe pre-poo today just to give my hair some much needed TLC and some Ayurvedic goodness. So this is what the product looks like. It's very rich and earthy, and it smells really good. Let me get myself situated and show y'all how I apply it. Alright y'all, so my hair is sectioned off and I'm ready to pre-poo. I have some very warm water in this spray bottle here. I have low porosity hair and I like to use warm water when I wash my hair, style my hair, anything like that. So I have some warm water in here. I'm gonna try to drench my hair really well so that the product can absorb. Like I said, I have low porosity hair and I always make sure to use warm water when I'm applying products because I know that my hair can absorb it better that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and detangle one more time. I know y'all are like, this girl, she is detangling too much, but keep in mind, I'm making it easier for myself for wash day because the more detangled my hair is, the more my wash day will go smooth. When I say generously, I mean very, very generously. Alright, so now that my hair is saturated with the water, I'm gonna go ahead and just work it through my strands. Now I'm taking my Chebe Prepoo from Neges Banda. This feels so good, y'all. Look at how yummy this is. I dropped some on the floor! Alright, so I'm gonna work that in my hair. I'm gonna take some more actually. First twist is all done. My hair is feeling so good right now. All right, so now I'm gonna move to this front section up here. I'm gonna gently take my clips out and spray my hair with warm water. Now I'm gonna massage the water into my strands. Then take a generous amount of the pre-poo and apply it all over. For this part, you can work in even smaller sections just to make sure your hair is completely saturated. But what I'm doing is actually applying it on top of my hair, and then I'm gonna go ahead and divide my hair so that I can open up the section to make sure that my strands are being coated inside. You don't want to just apply the product on top of your hair. You want to open it as well to get those sections in between. Don't forget around your edges and your nape area. You don't want to neglect those. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more water. My hair hasn't been washed or anything, so I want to make sure that I'm giving it some TLC right now before I start my wash day to give it some additional moisture and nutrients. All right, now that this section is thoroughly coated in water and my Chebe Prepoo, I'm going to twist. Alright y'all, so I just got done with pre-pooing using the Neges Banda Chebe Prepoo, and this is how much I have left. Probably end up using this with another pre-poo just to use it up, but yeah, after this it's gonna go into my empties. But yeah y'all, my hair feels really good right now. I definitely needed that moisture and a little bit of oomph before wash day, so I definitely would suggest to pre-poo after you take out a protective style, whether that's knotless braids or cornrows, whatever it is. Give your hair a little bit of something to work with before you jump into wash day, and also try to do a scalp massage either with a scalp massager or without, just to help lift some of that buildup that you have on your scalp. But yeah, now that I'm done pre-pooing, I'm going to put on this plastic cap and probably leave this on overnight. The directions, it says that you can leave this on for 30 to 45 minutes with a plastic cap, and you can also leave it overnight as a deep treatment. And if you're interested in what the ingredients are in here, there's water, vegetable glycerin, honey, Chebe powder, Chebe infused oil, marshmallow root, slippery elm, rosemary. Y'all, this is full of yummy Ayurvedic things. If you're looking for something that's already pre-made and you don't want to make it yourself, definitely check out Neges Banda and some other products that they have. But yeah y'all, this is how I take care of my hair after I take out my protective style. Let me know in the comments how you take down your protective style and what you do afterwards. Do you pre-poo? Do you just jump into the shower and take care of wash day right then and there? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you and how you do your routine where you take out a protective style. Now I'm going to add this plastic cap on my hair to keep it secured overnight. Always sleep with products in my hair overnight. I typically don't, but this pre-poo mentioned that you can leave it on overnight, so that's why I'm doing that. I don't recommend leaving products in your hair overnight all the time. Once in a while should be okay. You don't want to get hydro fatigue or any kind of damage to your hair depending on how frequently you're leaving products overnight. I don't recommend it, but if a product does say that you can leave it overnight, that should be a little bit more reassuring. So yeah, I have this on in my hair. I'm letting it marinate, and then tomorrow I'll go ahead and have my full wash day. So I hope you guys will tune in to that video to see what I use to wash and style my hair. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing how I took down my knotless box braids, detangled, and used this Chebe Prepoo from Neges Banda. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time.